Well, hello everybody. This is Old Guy Can't Game, and we are going to jump into a new Timberborn run with Iron Teeth. So last Timberborn run we did with Folk Tales, and we ran it all the way through getting zip lines on up to the uh, recultivator, and it's going to be the same plan here. So let's find a good map. Craters looks kind of interesting. This is Mountain Range. Mountain Range is a decent sized medium map, it looks like. Oh, I completed Iron. I did that one already. Never mind then. Meander is always a good map. That looks challenging. Teeny tiny map. Do I want to go with craters? So there's water here, and then everywhere else is bad water, basically. Yeah. Maybe we'll do hollows. I think that's what we're going to do. We just do normal. As much as, it'd be fun to torture myself on hardcore mode. So we'll let this load in now. We need to come up with a name for our... Should we just call it... Tubby Town? I think so. Because we want to build tubes. Alright, let's pause real quick. And let's see what we're working with here. Alright, we got an overhang right there. We got trees all underneath there. We got a natural step down and an... Oh, look at this. Got a natural bridge right there. Okay. We got bad water. It's being held back right there. Our water source is under there somewhere. Alright. So right back there. So controlling a bad tide on this is going to be a challenge. We do have a second water source over here. Somewhere. Maybe. Or is it just flowing from ours? Oh, this could be a thing. Alright. Well, looks like we do have another water source over here. there, maybe? This is a crazy map. All right. All right, so we're going to need a way to store clean water, like right away. That way when bad tide hits, we just let it flow through. Almost thinking, well, I don't know yet. Excuse me. But so anyway, we've got blueberries there. We got blueberries on the high ground. We can step here. We got steps there, steps there. Those oaks. Yes. All right. First things first. Start laying out some paths. So we are going to need a bypass reservoir of some sort that we can fill. And then when bad tide happens, although if we can get to explosives fast enough, we might be able to blast a channel this way. Well, like I said, it's gonna be a work in progress here. We can go ahead and do that. That'll get us our first little bit of water storage. Lumberjack flag there. We will throw lumberjack flag there. Collect berries. We will put a farmhouse right there. And it's going to be tricky to work around with all the different levels that are in here. We want to do Water pump. Water pump. With water storage. Alright, and I think we can go ahead and turn all this on. Two guys working there. Get all that. Alright, this upper area, once we clear these oaks out of here, is going to become like living spaces and storage and spots like that, I think. Yeah, all these back here. Let's get one of these going. Food-wise, start growing a lot of kohlrabi. Because that can be eaten without being processed. Next up, we're going to need an inventor hut. Which we'll put right there. Alright, and that's going to give us access to more oaks over there. This area down here, the water's flowing this way. No, don't like that. We'll nuke that. Anyway, I don't know if I've introduced myself yet or not, but I am Old Guy Can't Game. I like to play games poorly on the YouTube, so that's what we're here doing. If you do like what you see today, feel free to like and subscribe. I guarantee you probably won't run across anybody more incompetent than me. So you got that going for you. I'm gonna connect that up right there. Like I said, I think this is gonna become housing up there and storage. Alright, that'll be done shortly. Alright, the farm is done. So we're going to start getting kohlrabies going. Those take, what, 3 days? Yeah. The hardest part I have found to playing Iron Teeth has been just growing the population. Once the population is mature and grown, then it becomes kind of easy. But until that point, you're always struggling for bodies for beavers. I think we want to put a large pile. And then warehouse. Warehouse and warehouse. Then water, 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 and water. You are going to be logs. You will be blueberries, kohlrabi, and maybe another blueberry for now. The water down here is not flowing super fast. That is 2 levels deep. Flowing a little quicker here. Let's bump you down to 1 guy. Back you off by 1. Alright, we got that going. Maybe we put those there with that going right there. Then we can put a gear workshop behind it. But the other thing we really need to get going is, I think, 3 of those. Put our extra beaver back in there. Starting to fill up our water a little bit. So we'll come back there to those. We do need to get beavers going. You are finishing up there. And then you shouldn't have anything else left to do. Okay. We will pause that flag. We will that flag there. And do that. Now up here, we'll undo that and nuke that. So we just need to get through this first cycle, then we can start thinking about building housing for the beavers. which a house will fit right there. Should be kind of funny. Alright. Yeah, we can build that into the wall. But that is a project for future beavers. For a second there, I thought I wasn't recording. I was going to be like, oh no. And let's high prioritize these guys. Get them done. We got to get some baby beavers going. The babies. We will also need a grindstone, which I think I'm going to put down here. All right. This is a hauling post. Need 10 planks and 20 logs. We're gonna need 50 here. Let's pause that one for now. Let's get that one built. And that's gonna be medium priority. There we go. And with that, I think we are off to a good start. It's a big paddle wheel. So that would be good, like right in here, where we got this double layer. We will worry about that later. We got all that birch back there. Can he reach most of that? Quite a bit, from that corner at least. Do that. And so when he's done harvesting over here, we can send him back that way. Slowly and steadily working on the food supply. I think I want to plant more kohlrabies. It's just going to be kohlrabi central up here. Go to that corner there. Cassavas. and cassavas. Alright. Then we can put in a fermenter. Like right there. Not generating a whole lot of power. Once that's in, then we'll unpause that. All of our baby beavers have grown up. We got 3 on the way. So will be that eventually. We will pause that though, because we still got a while before the cassavas are even ready anyway. So then over here, I think I want to build the forestry hut. Put it like right here. We're gonna repine tree that area. Then over here, oakify. Oh, it's going to get confusing. Let's give that a whirl. Dump one guy out of there. Let's get planks going. Which we will start putting up here, I think. Something like that. planks. There we go. What's eventually going to happen, we're going to fill in some of this with platforms eventually. That's just about done. All right. We're generating a little more power now. Maybe one more wheel in here. All right. The planks are going over there to the forestry hut. But yeah. How's he doing over here? Almost done with that area. I think my plan is going to be to try to shoot bad water this direction. Back along this way and out over here. Try to save this area in this direction. So we would need single floodgates through here. Or even better, sluices. But I'll get the floodgates first. But that would direct it away from my farms here. Because while droughts are annoying, I'm not that concerned about them. We're falling behind on food production. We're just breaking even at this point. Pause you. Cassava's gonna be a minute. Kind of thinking I want to build another farm. If we can get these guys rolling on that. Except we're just breaking even on the food count right now. All right. I mean, not the greatest, but it'll do. We'll do 3 more right there. Then when we put in our gear workshop, it'll tap into there and into those. We will pause those two for right now. Yeah, with that, I think we're going to call this an episode. When we come back, we will be experiencing our first drought, so that'll be exciting. Anyway, I have been Old Guy Can't Game. I would like to thank you all for watching this. If you like what you have seen here today, feel free to like and subscribe. And if you got any ideas of what I should do in this series, go ahead and throw comments down below. Anyway, again, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a terrific day, and bye now.